Yo, welcome back. Welcome back. Make sure you like, subscribe, and join the People First community. That's the only things I'm asking you to do. That was a tongue twister. That's the only three things I'm asking you to do. Say that fast. The only three things I'm asking you to do. Like, subscribe, join the People First community. That's it. Let's get into this video today, man. Today video is about not spreading yourself thin too early in the business game. Not spreading yourself thin too early in the business game. I'm gonna talk from a personal experience. I'm gonna take you to a few stories. You know, in life, like I think I could do anything. Like I'm just one of them people. Like I'm like, if this person could do that, I know I can do it. I don't know if that's arrogance, cocky, confidence, whatever you want to call it. But if I see John Doe over there, you know what I'm saying, with an ice cream business, I'm like, oh, shit, easy. I can get a truck and do whoop-de-whoop. Yeah, you might can, but you need to do what you already doing and just do more of that. You understand me? Like these trucks. This is what my first thing was in business. But I'm gonna say early in my career, like I'm doing it, like, all right, let me try e-commerce right quick. You know what I'm saying? Let me try to start an e-commerce startup over here. Let me try to flip a house right quick. Boom, fail. The e-commerce, boom, fail. Cause I didn't really care. Like I was trusting working with other teams, but I wasn't, you know what I mean? I wasn't fully invested into it. The flipping of the house, that's probably my biggest other business venture loss. I tried to flip a house, but I was traveling and I was going back with the contract. I had people looking over stuff for me. I wasn't in the process, man. In this business stuff, you gotta be 10 toes down in this, whatever you doing. You can't trust other people's word. It's just really a big money grab, you know what I'm saying, in the business world. It's like 50% good people, 50% scammers in this business world. I done ran into some scammers, you know what I mean? Every boss take a loss, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Some stuff don't even be worth going back. I'm not a go back and forth person. I'ma lay on you and I'ma catch you when I catch you, if that makes sense to you. I'ma lay on you, I'ma catch you when I catch you. Don't let that go over your head. But yeah, stay in your lane. Like these trucks, I could have been shooting content. I just didn't have a vision because I was trying to do this, and build another business when I could just go into this tenfold and get all this out my system and document and teach people about this process. I was messed up. Let me tell you my failed business ventures. 2 e-commerce companies. I failed on flipping a house. I failed miserably too. I'm not talking about regular fails. I'm talking about, is this even worth the money to even try to get it all the way back? I'm better off selling all this stuff or cutting my losses. That's another thing. People don't know when to cut their loss. You got to know when to cut your loss. Like if something just a money pit and that, like I'd rather, instead of the headache, just, I lost my money, that's cool, but I learned my lesson. You understand? I paid for that lesson. So the next time I got the knowledge of what to do. You know what I mean? So don't think of it as a loss. Think of it as a lesson so you can get the knowledge to do what you need to do later on. But I say all that to say, man, just double down on what you do. Do more of what you're doing that's working. Whatever paying your bills right now, do more of that. Do 10 times more of that and see what you end up at. You know what I'm saying? If you flipping houses, flip 10, just raise the amount of houses you flipping. If you selling cars, just sell more cars. Don't try to go get cute and become a real estate flipper if you got cars. You know what I'm saying? Stay in your lane, do more of what you doing, because that's what you done mastered. So stay in your lane, keep doing what you doing, 10 exit, 5 exit, whatever exit, do more of what you doing. Shoot content based around what you're doing and what's the best subject that you can teach and preach and educate people on. We've all seen these people who can do everything. Yeah, I know I can do everything too though. Like, don't get it wrong. Like, I could be a sports trainer, a football. I could do all this kind of stuff now. Don't think it ain't that. But in my experience, I'm better off doing one thing until like, okay, that chapter is done. I'm tired of it. It's ready to pivot. You know what I'm saying? Don't pivot too early. I always know how to pivot. I know how to pivot, but don't pivot too early and don't pivot into too many lanes in one time. Don't try to do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Do one thing at one time. Do one thing at one time. Don't try to flip a house, start a truck company, become a real estate agent, become an insurance investor and claim, be a stock market options trader. Don't try to do them 5 things at once. I'm telling you, some ain't gonna end. You don't got enough days and hours in the day to do 10, 12, to do that one thing that you know how to do and do a whole lot more of that. And find out how to get people to see what you're doing. Find out how to get more people to know about what you're doing, if that makes sense. How do you market yourself? How do you brand what you're doing? How do you sell and educate other people, consult? Whatever you need to do, just do more of that you're doing already. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm knee deep in this trucking stuff right now, man, and that's why we going. That's where the content headed. That's all. You got to get the riches is in the niches. If you ever heard somebody say that, so that's where we at right now. We niched out, man. We stand in our lane. Yeah, it's a million people with trucking companies though, but they ain't. Bet you can't do it like this. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever lane you in, just go all out in your lane and become a expert in your lane. Before you try to branch out. And then when you're tired, make that pivot. When it's time, sell that company. Pivot into what you want to do. You know, we grow. Like in college, I used to want to be a pharmacist then. I had to pivot right into business. You know what I'm saying? So always be ready to pivot, because you never know when you might have to pivot. But as far as you in your lane, just do more of what you're doing in your lane until it's that time to pivot, if that makes sense. So that's what I want to get on here and rap to y'all about today, man. I ain't want too much more of your time. I just need 3 more things from you, and you know what it is. Like, subscribe, and join the People First community. Say it with me one more time. Like, subscribe, and join the People First community, man. That's all I need from y'all. And we gone.